I don't know about you, but often I find myself totally uninspired to create anything. Like right now, I need to make this YouTube video. It is Sunday. I post on Sunday and it's 3 p.m. and I am so uninspired to make something. But there's things that I do sometimes that help me become inspired to create something that's fun to me. So today, here's a challenge. I'm here at home trying to create this video, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back through my drives from the years and years past, pick a project, and edit something from that project within this 3-hour time limit I have before Anne-Marie gets back home from work. Right now, I'm kind of excited to make something and just see where it takes me, and that's sometimes where I feel like I'm my most creative, is that I'm backed up in the corner, I have a time limit, I have pressure, and it just sounds exciting to see if something can be made. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so I think I know what this video is going to be about, but first, there's something that needs tending to. It's time. Okay, so you remember that time where I said I'm gonna come back in like 3 hours and I'm gonna show you this full film that I made? Well, let's just say I got really inspired, and because of that inspiration, I put this film on a 2-week pause so that I could spend more time, that I can make it good, because it became so meaningful to me that I decided that it would be a disgrace if I were to rush what I was about to make. It's not going to be absolutely perfect, but it's going to be meaningful to me, and I hope that you enjoy this. But before I show you the film, let's look at some behind the scenes of what I just lit in our upstairs bedroom. I just used 2 lights, I used a little bedside table, and a little special touch that I used that I'll show you in just a bit. So right here, I'm using this beautiful Aperture 60X, the Aperture 60X. I really recommend to get this light. It's so good. I use it all the time. And then I'm using this other light right here. It's the Aperture. It's that little tube light. What is it? I always forget the name of these lights, but it's one of the other, Amron Aperture lights that are good. That's this one right here. And I'm using this little honeycomb too. This is really helping, this honeycomb right here, because I'm getting a lot of reflection kind of in this back part where I have these photos. And honestly, what is really making this shot work is the symmetry of it. It's a symmetry of this right here, and I'll insert a clip right here where you can actually see kind of the symmetry of it. So one thing that's really helping with this shoot is I'm using a 4x4 floppy. I placed it on the ground, I draped it over a bedside table, and that's where I'm putting this product on top of. The bedside table is white, and if I were to be shooting the lights at that white table, it would just overexpose, it would just stand out, and that's what you would see more than the product. And so I have a 4x4 floppy draped over this bedside table, and then I just got a cutting board from downstairs in the kitchen, and I placed the product on this nicely little piece of wood that makes it look good. But it doesn't have to be too complicated, just 2 lights, and I almost forgot this. Another added bonus that I put in here. Yes. Another little added bonus that I put for this shot was I added some haze. And this isn't anything like super crazy that I'm using for a haze. I don't have this, $1,000 hazer. It doesn't have to be crazy. I'm using something I got from a Halloween store years ago. I think it was like maybe $40, and I use it all the time for haze, for products, or for a room to make it have that nice little atmosphere. And it just makes that little perfect little touch that you need to make something stand out and make it look different, make it look a little cinematic. So I hope that you enjoy this little film that I made. And Hayes. Enjoy this film. People ask me all the time,
Mission complete.
how did you get into this?
Give me a look, dude.
And I often never feel like I have a good answer. I often feel like it just happened. That I just picked up a camera. That I just tried something new. But no. This is why I pick up a camera. My dad. This is why I started creating. Because of him. Because he created.
That's where my son got it from.
And I saw his joy through what he created. So I picked up the exact camera he used, and I started creating. I fell in love with something I never thought I would fall in love with. And now I'm creating. And it brings me joy too. Thanks, Dad.
Lost my propeller. Power up.
So I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope that you found meaning in it. I certainly did, and I hope that if you're feeling uninspired or you're feeling like you're having a hard time to go and film something, you don't have something that's really like, there's nothing that's bringing that inspiration, go to an old drive, go to something that you filmed long ago and see if it inspires you again. See if you have a different perspective on it. I know for me, I definitely did, and it was fun getting to make this, and I'm glad that I took a pause for 2 weeks to make this film. But thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it, and it would mean the world if you like this. It would mean the world if you commented, and if you subscribed. That would be cool. So thanks so much. Peace out.